it away. Coming down to Tony Horn at the 7. Horn breaks through the hole. Bryan missed him. They chase him down and take it out of bounds at the Saints' 30-yard line. Great return by Tony Horn.
Yeah.
Rams shifting with Falk and Holcomb in the backfield. Falk right up the middle, gets about 5. Down to the 25-yard line. Leroy Glover made the tackle. Isaac Bruce is the number 3 receiver in the NFC.
Empty backfield. Look, nobody back here.
Warner on 3rd and 5. He completes to Torrey Holt. Touchdown.
Watch the cord. These guys are having fun.
First. Let's check that. That's the 3rd touchdown of the season for Torrey Holt. Turned by Tony Horn. The touchdown pass. 28th touchdown pass thrown by Kurt Warner. He connects with Torrey Holt. Here's the lone setback. Off the play fake, Billy Joe Hobart going deep, way down the field for Keith Poole, and it's broken up. Incomplete with Devin Bush covering on the play. Eddie Kennison back in St. Louis. The run up the middle is stopped short of a first down.
Out early and they're staying on top.
Rams, 2 tight ends, 2 wides, lone setback. Over the middle of Isaac Bruce, lifted man. Falls forward to about the 43. It's a first down for the Rams. Keith Mitchell covered him. Warner checking off. 3 wide receivers in. Outside to Torrey Holt. Out of bounds up the 48. Short pickup. About 4 on the play. 3rd and 2. Short drop. Warner fakes. His receiver had fallen down. He wanted to go to Isaac Bruce. Bruce fell down.
Oh, hey, you're not allowed to do that.
Watch out.
And there's the punt.
And it's being returned by Eddie Kennison, the former Ram. Flag goes down. Kennison out of bounds around the 27-yard line.
Things in the game.
Personal foul, face mask, number 59 on the kicking team. 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
Free safety. Here's Lamar Smith. Takes it upfield. And a hard run by Lamar Smith. He's hit by Billy Jenkins. Lowered his shoulder. Finally, Devin Bush brought him down.
In the box, will run. Is the 5 in the box?
4 wide receivers for New Orleans. 6 defensive backs for the Rams. And the pass is complete to the 35-yard line. A first down for the Saints to Andre Hastings. Good throw by Billy Joe Hobart. 5-yard line for a first down. And it's getting loud here in the Dome.
Look at this little cluster down here of receivers.
Pressure from Kevin Carter, and he threw it away. Kevin Carter, whose goal is to lead the NFL in sacks. He says if he does that, they won't forget him when it comes to the Pro Bowl. Out of the hold of Tommy Barnhart. The kick is got the distance, and it's good. A beauty by Doug Bryan. 51 yards. Saints are on the board. It's a 7-3 game.
And he takes that onto the field with them with that aggressiveness, and they're trying to settle him down some.
On second down, blitz coming. The pass is complete to Andre Hastings up to the 40-yard line. Hastings in motion. Quarterback sneak. And Billy Joe Hobart looked like he got enough as he fell forward. Off the play fake, Hobart steps up. Wanted to go deep. And he's brought down on the sack. DeMarco Farr got him. And 11, 6th sack of the season for DeMarco Farr. Hobart under pressure again. Tries to find Hastings. Great catch. Andre Hastings was hit by Tajay Allen just as the ball arrived. And a terrific job by Andre Hastings. With the Rams leading 7-3. Lamar Smith, the lone setback. Hobart in trouble. They got him again. And it's DeMarco Farr again. Second sack of the game for him, his 7th of the season by DeMarco Farr. From the 45 to Eddie Kennison. Kennison is hit by Tajay Allen and brought down at the 36-yard line. NFL coming in with 36. Over the middle of Hastings, who breaks the tackle, gets inside the 25, but he's short of a first down. Attempt he hit from 51 earlier. This one on the way has the distance and is good. Kick off. Tony Horn, he had the big return 64 yards earlier. Looking for an opening, sprints outside. Here he goes again. And he's bumped out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. For a first down, Oz Hakeem in motion. Everybody out, the blitz on, they got him. Keith Mitchell firing through, second sack of the game for the Saints. Early in the second quarter, Kurt Warner wants to check upstairs to see what's going on.
They better. Everything in the secondary. Together, they make it work.
The reverse, Eddie Kennison. He's got a hole. He picks up a block, and he's out of bounds up at the 34-yard line. They always come with some kind of gadget play. And this one, the reverse. Shifting, goes back. Hobart completes it to Kennison across the 40. First return by Eddie Kennison to St. Louis. He had his best year in the NFL. Line, three wideouts in for the Saints on 3rd and 3. Hobart throws short. Lamar Smith got a first down, a lot more. Smith is finally brought down at the Rams' 32-yard line.
He has that attitude. He's nipping at you.
Saints are 3 for 6 on 3rd down. Everybody out. Outside of Lamar Smith again. And he's pulled down by London Fletcher. He made the play. It's short of a first down. And the Saints will have another field goal try coming up to take the lead if Bryant can make this 45-yarder. And he does. Doug Bryant is 3 for 3, and the New Orleans Saints, who gave up a touchdown on the first possession of the game, have scored 3 field goals to lead. Squib kick, it rolls to Tony Horn at the 10. Horn's had 119 yards in returns already. This is a good one. Breaks it outside, finds the seam, and is across midfield when Sammy Knight finally took him down. Tony Horn is putting on a show. The Rams start just across midfield. Warner gets time and goes deep, looking for Isaac Bruce. Flag on the play. There was bumping between Bruce and Ashley Ambrose.
I'm not sure where his arm was, but I can tell you this.
Pass interference, 43, defense. First down is a foul.
Rams, Kurt Warner has been incomplete on his last 4 passes. This time to Marshall Faulk inside the 5. And it looks like he's got enough for a first down. Team in motion. Faulk. Got a good block from Timmerman. Got to the goal line, but it looks like he's just short. Inches short of the goal line. The tight end. The handoff to Faulk, and he's in. The Rams. It started with a great return by Tony Horn. 9, the Rams are going for 2. The handoff inside and fighting his way across the goal line. It's good. Marshall Faulk. How about that one?
Well,
that was Faulk.
The good thing about scoring 2 when you go for 2 is you never have to question it. I think Dallas has a good defense.
How about Tampa Bay?
I don't know if they can score the points to compete.
Faulk on first down picks up about 7 on the play. Holcomb and Faulk. Faulk peels off, goes in motion. On second down, it's Robert Holcomb. Burst through the hole. Good pickup. Up now. Warner being chased, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. 2:17 to go in the half. The delay to Lamar Smith, and he's got a hole. Good run up to the 28-yard line. Tripped up by Billy Jenkins. In St. Louis since 1982 when the Cardinals played here. Ball up to the 30-yard line. Jeff Sconino's playing for the injured DeMarco Farr. Here's 3rd and 10. Hobart being rushed. Finds the man. It's Eddie Kennison. First down across the 40. Nice.
Looking to come back.
Saints go no huddle. Short to Cam Cleland, who's missed the last 2 games with a hamstring injury.
This team, that's tough to swallow.
Everybody out again, no huddle. Hobart throws short, incomplete. Flag is in.
Illegal contact, 41, defense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Now the ball spotted across the 43. Hobart sends everybody out under pressure. There's a flag on the play. Being chased by Sconina. He dumped it off, incomplete.
Illegal use of the hands, hands to the face, 21, defense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
10 seconds to go. Hobart He's got a man. And it is a great catch by Andre Hastings. One shot.
You have one shot into the end zone.
And Brian is 4 for 4. He has provided the points for the Saints, who have hung in there. Dick Vermeil
That's the end of the first half.
talked to his team. Mike Ditka's club has hung in there. Visa halftime report is coming up next.
Backfield, that's going to open some things up downfield.
The toss to Lamar Smith. They got him in the backfield. Ray Agnew.
They say they get really excited when he makes a play.
That old. He's only 31. Billy Joe Hubbard completes to Cam Cleveland. First down for the Saints.
But 10 years in the trenches is like dog years.
I got you.
So it's field. This area right in here.
Off the play fake rush from Carter. Oh, wow. The ball was picked up, but it's an incomplete pass. Omar Curry has not carried at all this season. Here's number 1. First carry of the season and a good one. Up across the 45 to the 47-yard line. The Rams 49 for a first down. Everybody out. The throw is complete to Andre Hastings. And the ball popped loose, but it's down. The official ruled it down at the 45-yard line. Perry is the lone setback. It's Perry carrying. Runs high and hard and across the 40, inside the 40 to the 38. Everybody out. Holbert got time, and he completes it to Keith Poole inside the 20. There's a flag on the play from the 19. Will Montgomery. Wow, big collision with Mike Jones. Perry got the worst of it. Big hit by Mike Jones. He gets to the 9-yard line for a first down. Holbert throws complete to Cleveland at the 6. First down, Saints. Side. Holbert throws incomplete. Missed timing on that play. Kennison, the intended receiver. 24-yard field goal attempt, and it hits the goal post and bounces off. The shortest one of the game for Brian misses. And we've got flags on the play because after the play, Scott Slutzker of the Saints was involved with one of the Rams. Tired?
And leg hurt. They don't do that much during the week.
Warner, one for his last 9, completes this one to Isaac Bruce. Adrian James of the Colts has had more. Warner, short to Oz Hakeem, who breaks a tackle. Hakeem picks up a block, then he's brought down by Fred Weary at midfield.
Yellow brick road.
Play fake, Warner wants to go deep for Isaac Bruce. Down at the 17-yard line. Well, they finally found Isaac. In motion. Falk slips Willie Whitehead. Turns it into a gain of 5.
Hill.
Isaac Bruce in motion again. Warner gets time. Over the middle, completes to Isaac Bruce. And he's down inside the 10 to about the 7. Isaac Bruce. The delay to Falk. Cuts it back inside. He's in. Touchdown. Widen the lead after the Saints failed to score. The Rams come down the field and lead it 22-12. If Bush can return. Cody is in, number 38. Billy Joe Hobart steps up, wide open field to run. Slides to the 20-yard line. Attempt hitting the upright. Cut back by Lamar Smith. A good run for a first down and up to the 34-yard line. Ball popped loose.
Down. It's down the ground.
And the official pointing to the ground says it's down. Carries 49 yards. Slowed down and then stopped in the backfield. Agnew brought him down. Good job by the Rams interior. Saints are 8 for 15 on third down. They picked up Carter. The pass intended for Eddie Kennison is incomplete. He was covered well by Taji Allen. In St. Louis, where the Rams have a 22-12 lead. Off the play fake, Warner steps up and completes to Torrey Holt across midfield to the Saints 47. With the year you're having. On third down, Warner got time, finds Isaac Bruce. Breaks free. Excuse me, that's Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt on the reception gets down to the 30-yard line. He's in for the Rams. The fake toss, and a pass incomplete, but a penalty on Tyrone Drakeford. He bumped Isaac Bruce as he made his cut.
They're going to get tough and ugly right now.
22 defense. First down.
Marshall Falk. Zimmerman with a good block, opened the hole. Falk down to the 13-yard line.
And they're still in the hunt.
Warner throws, and he's got a man wide open. It's Isaac Bruce inside the 5 to the 3. 4, Bruce in motion. Holcomb, the up back. He bangs his way in. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Holcomb.
You do this, and the left tackle do this, put it in the end zone.
Hobart on first down complete to Andre Hastings. He's been the big receiver for the Saints, over 100 yards.
And they spell it out to dash. I think Doria had 2 legs and 2 arms.
Hobart ran away from Carter, completes to Cleveland. Good grab, and down the sideline he goes. Upended by Devin Bush.
And they are.
Hobart has time. Going deep for Keith Poole, and it's broken up. Dre Bly, the rookie out of North Carolina, went up and knocked it down. Third down. Hobart trying to get it to Hastings. It's intercepted. Dexter McCleon with a diving pick and the first turnover of the game. 24. Marshall Falk takes it. Slips a man and turns it into a big gain across the 40.
It's all shaken, but he can do whatever he wants. Anything is happening.
12 carries, 59 yards. Warner couldn't find anybody. Dumps it off to Robert Holcomb. Gets up across midfield. Boy, does he run hard. Come on with a better second half. 3 wide receivers in the game. Falk carries, slid through the hole and spins across the 40. And looks like he got enough for a first down.
5th round pick is all it costs for this guy. Indy got themselves in a situation where they virtually had to unload him. He has.
3rd and half a yard. Falk. And he got the push for the first down. Warner looks things over. And the toss to Marshall Falk. Plenty of room. Falk down at the 20-yard line. Bruce goes in motion. First down at the 21. Warner throwing for the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown to Torrey Holt. His second of the game. Brenda Warner loves it. The packed house here in the Dome love it. Another beautiful drive. Kurt Warner on the money with a 20-yard touchdown pass to Torrey Holt.
30 touchdowns in a season. Marino got there in 11 games in 1984. This is the 11th game. He's at 29 right now. And look at the names: Favre, Young, Montana, Marino, and Warner. Kurt Warner.
He's been the savior. They paid big money to Trent Green. Saved the season for the St. Louis Rams. Hobart completes to Andre Hastings. He's hit hard.
On his face, he always has that growth on his face.
Lamar Smith cuts it back. Hobart, he blocked. He blocked Charlie Clemens, and Lamar Smith winds up with a gain up to the 34-yard line. Hobart, too high, intercepted by Charlie Clemens. Taking it back, hands it off to Dexter McCleon, but he goes out of bounds.
He overthrows Kennison. And this offense is explosive. It's well coached by Mike Mark.
The toss to Falk, led by Holcomb. He cuts it back inside. Still going. Down to the 17-yard line and close to a first down.
Jim Hannafin, the offensive line coach there?
Was he?
Yeah, I believe he was.
Wow. It's a long time for him, too, huh? 15 for 27, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's James Hodgins carrying. And Phil Clark seeing his first action. A University of Pittsburgh linebacker made the tackle. Flags have gone down.
First half, they have one heck of a record.
Number 97, half the distance to the goal. First down.
Leroy Glover called on the personal foul.
But think about all the meltdowns for the Saints that have occurred in the fourth quarter.
Sunday tonight, starting at 7, 6 Central. Hodgins to the 1-yard line. Hodgins hit by Clark, falls into the end zone for the touchdown, his first in the NFL. Danny Werfel is in the quarterback for the Saints to play the last minute of this game. Goes short to Wilmot Perry. Perry is chased by Mike Morton, number 58. Chased him out of bounds.
This is just the Saints. Now the Saints gave him a battle for a half.
Werfel's throw to Cleveland. He's hit immediately and brought down. Today's game produced by Michael Burks, directing 90 through 98, 7 times this season. Perry is brought down at the Rams' 48-yard line.
It's amazing what winning can do. Hey, you know, everybody's down on the sidelines. You get the kids down there, the wives, the owners, everybody's down there.
Hey, the Agnew family, and they have reason to smile. A good day for the St. Louis Rams as they defeat the New Orleans Saints 43-12. And the two veteran coaches meet in the center of the field. They'll meet again in New Orleans in 2 weeks for the rematch. For Dick Vermeil, the turnaround continues as the Rams continue their march toward the playoffs and toward clinching the NFC West. They need either a loss by Carolina tonight or one more win next week.